What's up, guys? It's your boy Email Mentor back in another video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you care. So quickly, we're gonna talk about Megan Thee Stallion's album. She dropped an album called Megan. It's like a self-titled album type of stuff. I guess it's an album about rebirth after the criticism, the shooting. Now she's in a better place and she took a rebirth. She changed her friend group. Now she's not traumatized like as she used to be before. Now she's living her life, doing her own thing, and she's in this rebirth era. Like, so this snake era, all of these themes and boas and hiss and this and that and that and rattle, all of this is symbolizing. Even though snake is something that humans should run away from because they're scary and they're conniving, but which she kind of is, no shade. But anyways, however, comma, this is a rebirth for her. So that's what this album kind of represents, I guess. And when this album was announced, I was kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie to you because I wanted to see if after this whole Nicki Minaj movement, after her last album, and after her being able to win the case and come back out victorious, if she can put out a better album. Because Traumas didn't came out right before, um, I guess the Tory case. So yeah, it came out August, and then the Tory thing happened December. So yeah, so a few months before that, she was able to come out. I mean, she was able to put out Traumas in, and she was able to be victorious with that whole case or whatever. But yeah, um, I'm trying to think of what this is. Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, so as far as the album though, listen to the album and stuff like that. I wanted to see how it's gonna sound, and I went through. I listened to it the first day it came out, and I kind of went through it again after and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't like this album like that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but let me just go through it first, and then we will talk about it. So the first record is obviously his. His is the song where she kind of dissed Nicki, Tory, the baby, Party, Drake. Everybody got dissed in that song. That song is not a terrible song. She was talking her big one. Y'all know how I felt about it. She was talking her big one. She was dissing everybody. She was kind of like getting stuff off her chest. It went number one. Nicki spiraled for about like a million days, whatever y'all want to say. It did what it did. It wasn't a terrible record, but I don't really go back to it. It don't really have that much replay value. But she has some quotables in there, but it didn't have that much replay value. Since it came out in January, didn't really care for it. And then went number one because Nicki kind of gave her attention. But once it kind of came and went, people stopped caring. So let's really just be honest. But it hit still go number one. It did do its thing. So shout out to that, I guess. Rattle. Rattle's the one I kind of like that a little bit. It's not a bad song, but it's kind of a little bit repetitive. She's kind of talking about, I think, Kelsey and Nicki in that song, throwing shots or whatever, and people being snaky and funny or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. Rattle's okay. Figueroa, she's saying that people, like in this record, she's talking about people being scared and people talking a whole bunch of stuff, but when they come around her, they don't do nothing. They're scared. I don't know who's scared of Megan Thee Stallion, but she said people are scared of her. I don't know. I ain't really like that record like that. Now, Where Them Girls At, that's a fire record. I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard the snippet, I was like, the beat's hard, but I was like, I don't know. It's the same flows for me, repetitive nonsense. But Where Them Girls At, she really pushed on Get That Video. That could be a summer banger. The beat is hard. And she did that. She did that at the BET Awards too, and it wasn't really bad. So I don't know. Yeah, I think this might be maybe my favorite one on the album. I would say I like them. Where Them Girls At. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that record. Broke His Heart. Don't really care for that song. Maybe I think she was talking about Partisan in that record. I don't really care for that record. BS with Kyle Rich. I think this was the one that she did the Tiana Marie sample. Didn't really like that record like that either. Otaku Hot Girl. Didn't like that song. Find Out. Didn't like that record either. Boa. Y'all know I didn't really care for Boa like that. Boa was kind of corny and repetitive and just stupid. But the video was good for Boa though. Mamamushi with Yuki Chiba. Didn't like that song. She was kind of on her um K-pop, Japanese, Korean stuff with them people out there. When she went out there, she got inspired by them, really like that. Accent with Glorilla, I think Glorilla got her on accent. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I didn't really care for the song. The song don't got that much replay value to me, but I think Glue definitely had her on that record. I don't know. I was like, oh wow. Paper Together with UGK. I thought I might like that one, cause typically from her, I like when she goes back to like the '90s or go back to like her certain type of like vibe and really just take it back or sample like legends that she look up to, like when she be doing those like Tupac and Kim and Biggie and like them olden '90s and early 2000s samples, like from like Juicy J and them. Like I be fooling with it. But this UGK record, I thought I was gonna like it. I didn't like that either. I thought that was kind of trash. Not trash, but I didn't like the song. Spin with Victoria Monet. I didn't like it at first, but listening to it again a few times, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite either. I'm not really spin on it. I like Victoria on the song, but I don't really care for Megan's verse like that. Her verses like that didn't really move me, or I wasn't sold by it. I don't know. Like I could have did without it, no shade. But it wasn't the most terrible thing. It was okay. Downstairs DJ. Um, I like Downstairs DJ. I think that's the record I actually like. I like Downstairs DJ. Where them girls at? Spin with Victoria Monet is okay. You know what I'm saying? And Rattle was okay. Wordy is like the one that she's trying to like do like the pop song and stuff like that. I don't really care for that one like that. It's not bad, but I don't really care for it. The Miami Blue record with Big Crit. What that sounds like? Did I go back to that again? I thought that was probably okay. I think when I listened to it, I thought it was okay, but I didn't care for it that much. Moody Girl, don't like that song like that. And quoting in this Cobra. You know, Cobra was okay. She was talking about being depressed and missing her mom, and you know everything else was depressed. You know, yeah, my reviews on that song already, so y'all can go check that out. Overall, so Hits and Rattle are okay. What Them Girls Are is about. Uh, Spin is okay. Downstairs DJ is good. Miami Blues okay. Wordy's Cobra's okay. So like overall the album I'll give it like to be honest with you, I kinda expected more from her. I think with all of this stuff that she was talking, the way she been acting with the tour and everything, I thought she was gonna put out an amazing album. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I'll be nice to get. I think probably it's like a 4. I'll give it a 5 just to be nice. Because I just feel like like for the way people be talking and the sympathy and the way people be going hard in like the shade room and neighborhood talk comments, the way she be talking, I don't know. Like she gets like the artistry is not bad, right? Like I think she understands she understands a certain thing of consistency, being present. She mastered like the stage and performing and having breath control and working on her craft and her visuals. Since she went and did WAP Cardi, she done took all her notes and her ideas and basically been making good videos. Boy was a good video. Boy was a good video. His was a good video. Cobra was even a good video too. Like her videos this era been good. She had a good video. For Sweetest Pie was demonic, but the video as far as cinematography was good on Sweetest Pie. It was a good video. It's high budget. It just was a little demonic for me. Um, what was a video she put out in recent time? Even on Grateful wasn't like this crazy video, but for like a laid back song, like it wasn't a bad video. Like even the Traumazine era, she had even good news. Like Don't Stop was a good video. Cry Baby was a good video too. So like I don't know, since like WAP, she kind of been putting out really good videos. So I don't know, but I think she mastered a lot of stuff in her career. And I think she be having these high budget videos and these good performances, but with terrible songs. Her tour's doing good. I mean, they selling it for I know the same amount of price that you probably can get a Popeye chicken meal for. But the tour is doing good and people are selling out. She sold out Madison Square Garden, so shout out to that. But I mean, like, I just think the songs be too boring, with good visuals and good performances, but just boring songs. Decent rapper, but same flows, can't switch up her flows, same cadences, don't have too many like flows. It's like the same 1 or 2 flows over and over. The songs don't sound good. They don't have that much replay value. I would have honestly dropped instead of dropping Boa, I would have dropped Where Them Girls At. Maybe she probably got a hit with that because Boa's not a hit. Nobody talked about that song. That song kind of came and went. Same thing. This Cobra kind of came and went too. Nobody really cared. Like the first week, she kind of reviewed that party was cheating on her or whatever, and then the video was good, and that was her first song back in a long time. But nobody really cared. And his, went number 1 because she kind of dissed everybody. But I don't know, like this album, nobody had that much replay value. I think Traumazine, honestly, is a better album if you ask me. I think Traumazine has better rapping. And even Traumazine is not like this album that has all of these like amazing radio songs. Traumazine don't have that many like radio songs, but at least her rapping was up to par on there. Even though she kind of had similar flows, but her rapping was a little bit better on there. Like Ungrateful, NDA, the song she had with Lotto Budget. Like she had records that she was really rapping. Like this album, like her rapping on here is I don't know. It's just like things I've heard before, things I've seen before. So I'm not really sold on this. So I think Traumazine's a better album as far as like the rapping skills and just more of like a better hip hop album. And Traumazine had more substance. Because she was very depressed that era, trying to figure out everything. People would still not believe in her because at the time Tori was still not in jail. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on at that time. And Good News, honestly, as much as I like to say Good News was a bad album, I think Good News was actually decent. It wasn't like an amazing female rap debut. It wasn't no hardcore Il Nana, Pink Friday. It wasn't any invasion of privacy as far as like music quality and just, catchy records or just overall. But her debut album, Good News, actually was, I really have more of an appreciation for it now. But y'all know her best projects are like, album wise, Good News is her best album, but project wise, Tina Snow and what you might call it, Fever's her best, and Sugar's okay. Um, and I know she did the interview with Club Shay Shay. Um, she did a Club Shay Shay interview, so y'all go check that out with um, what's my boy's name? Shannon Sharp. But yeah, I don't know. This album, I don't really care for it like that. I could have lived without it, to be honest with you. I just don't care. It's very repetitive. I've not heard it before. No standout songs on here like stand out. What them girls are is only like it's cute for the summer, but I feel like if that even becomes a single, get a video and it does well, it's gonna get played out after a while. But I don't know. Even the song Victoria Monet, I wasn't sold on that either. And I know someone was saying that one of them songs on here kind of sounds like Nicki could have been on it, the Otaku Hot Girl. I don't like that song like that. I thought that song was kind of trash. um, and you gave me some of my mood. I just think like it sounds kind of boring. I think she's fun as a performer. She's fun to kind of like look at her as like a contender for a leading rap girl, and her visuals be nice, and she kind of consistent, and she kind of like, she be putting it on the floor sometimes, but her sales and her records don't really do that for me though. I don't know. Maybe her freestyles be good. Like a G6 freestyle was nice. I do like that one, but I don't know. But anyways, y'all tell me what y'all think down below. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you care. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye.